Hello everyone and welcome to game 2 in this series. It is the Great China Cup, Night Elf versus Human here on Amazonia. Tho spawning as the purple Night Elf player here on the top right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, JN spawning as the red human player here on the bottom left hand side of the map. And what you're already going to see is an early Ancient of War coming in and no Altar of Elders. So looking to utilize the tavern that's in the center portion of the map once more. That will greatly benefit him. Meanwhile, JN looking to build that Altar of Kings, perhaps try to go for an Archmage or a Mountain King, the standard two heroes that most human players get first. Now, taking a look at the basic strategies, Amazonia, very easy to militia creep out this particular creep camp here, only a 5-3-3. If you can, or if you want to, you can also utilize that lightning shield and then move the water elemental over here just so that these guys take a little bit of damage as well. So human players do have a very easy time creeping early on, but after that, creeping is a little bit more difficult as you do have to venture outside your base. You're going to see that Tho opting to go for an Ancient of War right next to the shop over here. So this is a rather long walk, but it is somewhat closer to that tavern than, say, this particular creep camp off here or this creep camp over here, as you don't really want to be investing your time on low-level creep camps. You really want to be investing your time on the creeps that you can take without really suffering too much damage whatsoever, which means the orange creep camps here and the orange creep camp here. Hero will be the Archmage coming in, so it is going to be Archmage versus what hero? I do not know. Tavern hero can instantly be picked up and trained. Wisp now trying to run away as we are getting up one footman to wander inside the opponent's base. The footman will pretty much see what he doesn't want to see, a late Altar of Elders that isn't training anything, which means it is going to be a tavern hero. Wisp just wandering around in a circle here, and we'll see what he's going to do. The Wisp is going to pick up a Panda. So Panda as the first hero on Amazonia, and this is going to be rather strange. Will that Panda actually have enough mana for Breath of Fire? That is going to be the key issue here, as we now see, Archmage already seen at level 1. Are we going to perhaps get a Breath of Fire? The Breath of Fire was actually canceled there. Didn't want to utilize that mana at all, as we now see the Archmage making a little bit of a move across the map. So far, this one Archmage will be making a beeline move here. Meanwhile, we can see a second Ancient of War being placed down here, as we also see the Ancient of War just tanking a lot of that damage. Archer is going to be able to take down that hero or take down that level 5 creep with no real issue whatsoever, as now the Panda gets some early experience. The replenishment potion needs to be picked up. There it is. And now we are going to see the footman go after all of these forest trolls here, and down all of them go. Archmage now sitting at level 2 does have Brilliance Aura, will be able to drop in more water elementals. We can also see that the Panda is also at level 2, so we could see a Drunken Haze Breath of Fire combination already in this game. You can now see that the water elemental down to 173. It could have gotten a detonation in order to get some experience there, as the footman now running straight inside the base. Not a very good Sim City at all by Tho. It looks like the water elemental will get taken down. Yes, down it goes. And now it's just going to be a matter of time before some Breath of Fires and Drunken Haze is utilized. What are those footmen doing? The footmen are simply just dancing around here. We are establishing more Moonwells, and there's not much that can be done. The footmen just with that defend able to reflect a lot of those archers' arrows, but a Breath of Fire adding in a little bit of damage as well. Also, that footman on defend moves much slower, as the Breath of Fire does hit the back of the footman but doesn't deal enough damage at all. Replenishment potion still has not been used. It will most likely be utilized by Tho in just a moment. There it is. Nice to be able to regenerate some hit points and some mana on your hero very early on. Archers are all trying to retreat back under the cover of the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life can do a little bit of attacking here, and you can see that those archers are just simply all lined up in order to try to fight back. More and more, but this one Ancient of War needs to make its way over, as we see another engagement here. Archmage pretty much out of mana for a little while. Needs to be very careful. Archer does not hide itself right before the Shadow Meld. And the Archmage able to get off an easy kill on a standing still archer. So far, Panda fighting up against a water elemental, not much to really talk about here. And the overall strategies so far coming in from Th000 is just to fend off this attack. I don't see how he's going to try to beat off his opponent just quite yet. He's more concerned about defending than attacking at this stage, as the archers are going after these footmen. Now back down over here on the bottom left hand side, we are at almost at keep. We could perhaps be getting up a secondary hero, and we're also going at an arcane vault at the tavern. So if a new hero is picked up, or new tavern hero is picked up by Th000, JN will have quick news about it. Archers now trying to chase after this Archmage. Archers now just taking a lot of damage in the back. That is not what you want to see, as the Panda now trying to get in the way. And here you go. More Archers now joining in as well. The Archers should perhaps be focusing on that Water Elemental, as we now see the Archmage sitting at level 2, not quite at level 3, as we now see a Panda coming in from JN. So JN getting a Panda of his own in order to fight back all of those Archers. And taking a look at those overall strategies, we are now going to Tier 2 Tree of Ages. Tier 2 Tree of Ages for Th000. Trying to chase after all these units. Oh, very nice, making sure to stop the Clarity Potion and the healing on that one particular Archmage just by getting a little bit of damage there. And now what is this Archmage going to do? The Archmage does have a couple Ivory Towers, should be able to drop them down and start putting in a little bit of tower pressure. Panda still sitting at level 1, not getting close to level 2 at all. Meanwhile, Archmage has arrived, and that Panda is looking to perhaps really bolster his, or add to his army with a Goblin Shredder. Goblin Shredders are very nice units, as we now see the Pandas are just chasing after Archers here. Also, JN is looking to perhaps get up some Arcane Towers. These Arcane Towers look like they will fall in just a moment, simply walking a little bit too far away from them. And now what is this Panda going to do? The Panda could perhaps get off a Breath of Fire here to take down all of these units. Not quite sure why he isn't doing that. It looks like footman after footman will get taken down. One tower does go down as well. All of these towers are simply going to fall as the archers deal bonus damage here, but in comes some militia. Panda without enough mana for another Breath of Fire, now forced to retreat back inside his base. JN, however, gets killed by a Tree of Ages, denying experience. That was really well played by JN, making sure that the tree got the last hit as opposed to any of the units. Trees count as towers, which mean that whenever they kill a unit, you don't get any experience for it. Very low hit point Goblin Shredder needs to be repaired. Is it going to be repaired in time? Oh, it is now being massively repaired, and we'll be able to go toe to toe, or mechanical toe to footmen here with little to no issue. Level 4 now on that Panda. Panda looking very strong as the units are still backing away. These two towers are about, what, 2/3 and almost halfway completed. What is going to go down? Are they going to really seriously going to allow these towers to complete? No, it looks like Th000 is going to make a move over. Peasants are trying to repair, and those archers just dealing so much damage. There's a Breath of Fire, and wow, perfect timing by Th000 in order to stop any sort of aggression. And now this Archmage pretty much is in a very bad situation. Footman is going to fall. Archmage is still sitting at level 3. Panda sitting at level 4. Do we have a secondary hero yet? No, we do not. Unless, nope, we do. What am I talking about? Yeah, the Panda's a secondary hero, of course. Was expecting a Paladin or a Mountain King for some reason. Alright, Panda now still coming back in. He does have a Potion of Greater Mana. He will be able to launch a couple Breath of Fires if he needs to. There's a Breath of Fire, dealing so much damage across so many of these buildings here. And JN pretty much has no answer to this level 4, soon to be level 5 Panda. This Panda has been pretty much running around, getting everywhere he wants to be, and now simply denying a lot of any harassment that JN wants to do. Units are going to be retreating, perhaps going back to the tavern. The tavern is a very good place to regroup for JN, as he has that Arcane Vault. He will be able to use some Clarity Potions, some Healing Scrolls, and also utilizing those Ivory Towers once more. Huntress is now attempting to run away. The panda still seeing that level 1. No Drunken Haze, only Breath of Fire, as that panda is not yet at level 2. Panda, seeing that level 2, takes a little bit of damage in the back bite from a water elemental. This is not looking good. He cannot afford to lose this panda early on in any fight. If he does, things are going to go from bad to worse really quickly. But it doesn't look like JN's really focusing on this panda. This panda now down to 287 hit points after it was down to 95 at one point, just trying to run amok inside this footman line and force him to retreat. Tho doesn't want to suffer in too much damage, as that Ancient of War has been dealing so much damage as well to that panda. Panda now backing away. Panda seeing that level 4, getting very, very close to level 5. This panda attempting to try and take down this Ancient of War. It doesn't look like it will be falling anytime soon, as the panda with Dryads and Huntresses now pushing in. And Toma Strength, Ancient of War back over there. You can see now that that panda is seeing that level 4. What is it going to do? It looks as though this one panda down to 200 or what, 200 some odd hit points, gonna go battle and battle toe to toe, and it looks as though, yes, JN does GG. So 2 quick GGs here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.